Alexis, it's two visitors here to see you. No way, Spencer. You're all grown up.
Well, it depends on who you ask. So any rules in here about hugging your favorite loved ones?
Since when do you care about
Yeah,
rules?
good point.
Hey, your father said you were back in town, but he didn't say you were visiting here.
Yeah, my father doesn't really keep up with what I'm doing these days. And I intend to keep it that way.
I'm so sorry. I convinced myself that Spencer was the stalker. I was wrong. Very wrong.
Which leaves us with one very alarming fact. This danger is real.
Aunt Alexis, I'd like to introduce you to my girlfriend, Esme Prince.
You brought your girlfriend to prison. How lovely. Oh, nice to meet you.
Pleasure's all mine. Spence has been positively effusive about you.
Well, I'm afraid he's been utterly tight-lipped about you. Why are you keeping her a secret?
Yes, Spence. Why is that? Spence?
So it's true. Ryan Chamberlain is here.
Every single day.
Someone should make sure that freak of nature never draws another free breath.
Kevin gave me the broad strokes. Have you spoken to Spencer?
He refuses to have anything to do with me. My son is ignoring my calls, my texts, my emails. I even tried to message him on social media. Nothing.
Can Laura run interference?
Now, my mother has made it clear that she is sick of my antics, too.
I'm so sorry.
You warned me. You told me not to accuse Spencer unless I was absolutely sure. And I know that you even sent my mother and Kevin to stop me.
I didn't know what else to do.
You did everything you could. You always do. I just wish I'd listened.
Honestly, I wish I'd been wrong. I mean, things would be so much better for everybody if Spencer had been our stalker.
Pretty sweet gig for a serial killer. Minimum security, full-time attendance. How is that legal?
It's absurd. And when I inquired about it, I was told to butt out. And if I didn't like it, there was a nice cement wall and a shiv waiting for me at Pentonville.
You told me he was Dr. Cullen's twin brother, but it didn't quite prepare me.
I'm glad he's a vegetable now.
Spencer! His condition is called locked-in syndrome. It means that
He
he's not
can't
able to...
move or speak, but his brain, his mind, they're as sharp as ever.
You've heard of it?
I saw a movie about it. It was a true story based on the Lockton guy's memoir, which he wrote by blinking out every letter one by one.
And that's what Ryan's going through now? That sounds like hell. Good.
Delightful. Come on, have a seat. I want to spend the rest of my visit with you talking about Ryan.
I'm sorry. It's just... How are you?
Pretty much as you see me. This is as good as it gets. What's going on with your father? I figured if you could forgive him for faking his own death, you could forgive him anything.
You'd be mistaken.
Clearly, your father did not heed my advice. He accused you of stalking Ava, didn't he?
I bet your clients were never able to lie to you.
Rarely. Stop deflecting. Your father and I know about the letter that Ryan sent you.
Which I returned.
Unopened.
Spence, sorry to interrupt. I saw a vending machine in the lobby. Can I get either of you anything?
No, thank you.
Lovely girl. Intuitive.
Yeah. Lovely and intuitive. Just like you.
Clearly, you've picked up your father's tactic for evading uncomfortable conversations.
I am nothing like my father.
You're right. If Spencer had been our stalker, we'd be getting help right now, and you and Avery, you'd be coming home. And instead, my son and I were more alienated than ever.